Peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to another instance of My Hero Mondays. Today we're going to be checking out Volume 8, specifically titled Yaoyorozu Rising. So, last we left off, Bakugo and Midoriya were facing off against All Might because, in the next part of the students of Class 1A's exams, they're going to have to face off against Class S, like the top heroes of the school, aka their teachers, in order for them to pass. And they have Midoriya and Bakugo are up against All Might as of right now. And the last chapter we left off with, they weren't really on the best of terms, but they reluctantly banded together in order to take him on. Now, chapter 63, Yaoyorozu Rising. Only gotta explain this one, you freaking nerd. Only gonna explain this once, you freaking nerd. Running and hiding's not gonna do squat against that crazy speed of his. We can't avoid a fight. But we're no match against All Might in a fight. Shut your trap or I'll shut it for you. I know from my previous barrage that half-cocked attacks won't faze him. So it's gotta be full power and at point-blank range. While he's hurting from that attack, we'll put some distance between us and him. It's the only way. I see. I'm sorry, All Might! And then, using Bakugo's other gauntlet for a superhero costume, he just unleashes a massive blast that completely engulfs All Might. Enough for him to pop his shoulder out. My shoulder! This is what Gotchan's been going through? Let's run, you dingus! Alright! I don't want to hear you say it's fine if we lose. I don't want to hear you say it's fine if we lose. Oh, he's reflecting on what Midoriya said. And he's running with him. They got me. A compromise between running and fighting. Not bad for improvisation. I had already dealt some damage. Okay, who's saying this? I had already dealt some real damage to the area, so firing that attack in the same direction would minimize further destruction. I think I made that point during the first battle training. Right, they're both clever boys to start with, but I was sure it'd all break down when they were thrown together. Envy, disgust, inferiority, awe, conceit, rejection. From what I've been told, they've both been dealing with those sort of feelings, and now they probably don't even know what to say to each other. The fact that they could put those issues aside so quickly, surely this is a great first step towards cooperation in the future. But still, Sensei's gotta do his best. Woo! And he's got a glare in his eye. And now we cut to Team Todoroki's location. And I just forgot the name of those dolls. Oh, yeah, here it is. But Yaoyorozu's creating more of those Russian dolls, which are Matryoshka dolls. I know I said anything, but what are those? Because in Team Todoroki's side of things, he asks Yaoyorozu to continuously make small items because we know that Aizawa Sensei's quirk allows him to block a person's quirk. So if she's unable to make any more of those small items, then they'll know that he's nearby, since he's hidden in the city somewhere, in their location. I know I said anything, but what are those? They're Russian Matryoshka dolls. Right. Just yell if your quirk starts acting weird. I'm not surprised, Todoroki. About what? That you could hammer out a strategy against Aizawa Sensei just like that. Always figuring out the best approach with your judgment. It's nothing special. Nothing special, really? We both got into UA under special recommendation. We had the same starting point. But when it comes to practical hero skills, I still haven't shown anything worth mentioning. It was your leadership that got me through the cavalry battle. Then Tokoyami knocked me out of the tournament before I could do anything. Yaoyorozu, your Matryoshkas. They stopped appearing. He's here. I'm sorry, Yes, you should have acted sooner. And then he can't use his quirk because of Aizawa's quirk. We need to focus on escaping now that he's got the initiative. And, you know, Aizawa was just hanging around like Spider-Man. Yaoyorozu, go! Uh, uh... That's your plan, then. Fine. And he gets roped up in Aizawa's super tough scarf. Wow. That's fine by me. You're the offense of this team, so I knew I had to capture you first, no matter what. Do you really think this will hold me? Flame or ice, either one will break these bindings. Use whichever you want, but watch your landing. And Aizawa just tosses out Caltrops. Caltrops, you a ninja? That's a nasty countermeasure. This isn't like when you face the hero killer. I know there are two of you, and I know your quirks, so you can bet I'm ready to counter whatever you do. You took on more than your fair share with this plan, though. Thinking of the girl is nice and all, but maybe you should have listened to what she had to say. Listen to her? And we still got Yaoyorozu running out there. How much farther is this exit gate? Maybe there's a shorter route. Is this really okay? Is Todoroki okay back there? Is it worth losing some time to create a mobility item? Is this really okay? Can I really run away like this? Where am I even running? No, what am I doing? My thoughts. Is this really okay? Your loss of self-confidence since the sports festival is evident. What? Does this mean Todoroki is already? And she throws out something over her arm. Allow me to hit you where it hurts. I'll make this nice and slow. I've got no chance against Sensei. It's not erased. Creation! I'm sorry, Todoroki! And she's still able to use her quirk even though he's trying to look at her. Oh, no. She knows that her quirk isn't erased yet. Running back to consult with Todoroki. Comparing herself to Todoroki, she went and decided that he was a cut above. For better or worse, she's seen him acting so straightforward and determined. That she's lost faith in her own decision-making or something like that. She is still a 15-year-old girl at heart. Giving her back that confidence is my role as the villain, isn't it? Maybe you should have listened to what she had to say. Come to think of it, it did seem like she was holding something back. Todoroki! Yaoyorozu! Todoroki? I'm so sorry, I should have. Right, sure, but Aizawa-sensei is coming. Do I save Todoroki or run? What do I... Yaoyorozu, you had a plan, didn't you? Sorry, I should have asked if you were really okay with my plan. So what have you got? But if your strategy didn't work, then what hope does mine have? It's fine, just do it. This is your time to really shine. You got 2 votes for class president, remember? I voted for you, because I thought you were perfect for it. Oh, the feels, she swells up inside. You finished? Pathetic, I'm pathetic, but... Close your eyes, Todoroki. What's this? Oh, inside one of those Matryoshka dolls was a flashbang! Flash grenades. I do, Todoroki. I got one. I have a plan in mind that's sure to lead us to victory against Aizawa-sensei. And his goggles are sort of off-kilter from his face. And his eyes are throbbing. But he's got a smile on his face, so apparently things are going in the right direction. Chapter 64, The Task at Hand. A plan you have in mind. Yes, I've actually been thinking about it from the start. Great, just tell me already. And Aizawa lands on the rooftop. My lingering after effect. I can't keep my quirk going for long stretches and I need longer breaks. Well, if she noticed and wants to exploit that, more power to her. Yaoyorozu, light him up! And he uses... Oh, he can't even use his quirk because Aizawa's erasing it. He erased it. Let's both hide, Todoroki. Sensei's eyes haven't been as dependable lately. 'Cause of his injury at USJ, so we're taking advantage of that? Not really. Anyway, we need to escape his line of sight for a moment. With a little time, this will be our win. Time. Hide from his line of sight, huh? How do we do that without our quirks? Just do what I say. Keep trying to use your ice. And Aizawa-sensei's just swinging after him with his scarf. Still coming for you. Don't think that we can't use our quirks because there'll be an opening, if only for an instant. When he blinks before he opens his eyes again, that's your chance. And it shows a panel of Aizawa slowly starting to close his eyes. When he blinks before he opens his eyes again, that's your chance. You can fire it off in that instant, right, Todoroki? What you did at the sports festival? And he completely makes a gigantic wall of ice in the path of Aizawa-sensei. Todoroki's biggest attack. They were waiting for this. Yes, the enemy's weakness is meant to be exploited. I used that moment to block him off. Now we can use our quirks again. You better explain the whole plan now. And he's regulating his body temperature with the ice, and he looks over at Yaoyorozu, and she has her costume open, having a whole bunch of stuff figure out, and he just turned it right back around. I ain't seen nothing. Is that Aizawa-sensei's weapon? Yes. I can't replicate it precisely because I don't know the exact materials or manufacturing method, but I've woven something else into this. It's my own special version. Given the residential setting, we'll want to keep property damage to a minimum, and his binding weapon is quick, making him hard to pin down. So I was thinking, this way, I think we have a bit... so I was thinking, and then I guess it just cuts to a montage of overly view of the city. Something anime like that. This way, I think we have a better chance than if we tried running away. It'll be over in an instant. Sound good? Yeah, no complaints here. Man, I love this manga. It's so good. Can't wait to read all the newer chapters because I'm catching up to the final volume that I have. This is 8. I have up till 14. And when I start reading those singular chapters, woo! The exit gate is behind me, so instead of stumbling after them blindly, I'll wait patiently for their next move. He's just perched like Spider-Man. I got one. I have a plan in mind. Let's see it. And they're both running with cloaks. Cloth, huh? True, I can't erase what I can't see, but this puts you at a real disadvantage. And it turns out it was just dummies created by Yaoyorozu. Just the top half, mannequins. This is all I have to do. A catapult. And it just launches a whole bunch of different string and rope at Aizawa. A diversion. Todoroki! Get down and blast your fire! That's not gonna hit me. What are they thinking? Against you, Sensei, I knew that our quirks would be unreliable. Ever heard of nitinol alloy? Yeah, ever heard of nitinol alloy? When heated, it temporarily returns to its original form. It's an alloy with shape memory. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And they managed to capture Aizawa and cuff him. That worked out well. Yes, but I messed up trying to trigger the catapult. Sensei, you realized it and backed off. You could have defended against it. But I feel like you only took the hit so my strategy would work. I had to be on guard against Todoroki. I could see you, but not him under that cloth. I was sure he'd try to freeze me. Backing off was my optimal strategy. And isn't that how your plan was meant to go? Yeah, all you needed was a little time, like you said. Thanks. And she's tearing up. What's wrong? If you're gonna vomit, press the pressure button. Press the pressure point on your instep. It's nothing, I swear. And he's just... And Aizawa's just mulling over this. Light's still good. I'm pretty sure I can get this before... any light is lost because it's real cloudy out right now and there's no direct sunlight for today. Recovery Girls Field Medic Station. My, what a softie. This is an announcement. The first team to pass is Totoro and Yaoyorozu. They're announcing these? Oh, crap. Wake up, Cyril. You can't leave me on my own. Whether you're good at binding or not, it doesn't matter if you can't catch me. Oh, whether you're good at binding or not, it doesn't matter if you can't catch me. And then we have Jiro and Koda versus Present Mic. Yeah! I gotta say, in the anime, it's so good, both English and Japanese, how this whole event plays out. Koda, with your quirk, can't you make the birds attack him? You can control animals, right? Even if I wanted to give them an order, they're all fleeing from Present Mic's voice. Not even covering our eardrums is enough to keep them from bursting. Forget being on another level. He's on top of the mountain. We can't even get close. Beautifully done, boys. You reluctantly cooperated to fight against the enemy, but for you two, that was merely a prerequisite for this exam. Get it? And All Might stands over both Bakugo and Midoriya. Like, he took them both down. This is the power of the world's #1 hero! And they're both just looking in dismay. Chapter 65, Wall. I've got around 20 seconds, so how should I go about tying down you little scamps? What would he do? I have no clue. And All Might's just standing there. Man, the imagery of this manga is amazing. Less than a minute earlier. Come on, just a little farther. We're almost at the gate. Don't know why it looks so cute, but if just one of us makes it through. Don't know why it looks so cute, but if just one of us makes it through there, we pass. The buildings and pavement around here are all smashed. That means he sent that blast towards the center at us from somewhere near the gate? He's not messing around. Yeah. The blast that All Might punched towards Midoriya and Bakugo, he launched from pretty much the escape gate at the end of the city. And it hit them at the center of the city. That's like One Punch Man levels of power. But I wonder how far the story of One Punch Man has gone so far. I gotta read it. Doesn't look like All Might's in pursuit. Maybe that really knocked him out. As if a wimp like you could take him down. What a load of crap. He's not gonna go down from that alone. If he comes at us again, he'll get a taste of my gauntlet this time. Yes. Let's see it then. And he's just right there, running with them. And he tries to aim at All Might, and All Might just effortlessly breaks his gauntlet. Why so shocked? Too fast. And this isn't even my top speed, given these weights. Now, die, hero scum. This is an announcement. The first team to pass is Totoro and Yaoyorozu. Now that's a surprise. Aizawa got beat. He must have gotten careless. Anyway, shall I bury you guys next? That speed, it's too much. Bakugo tries to get up, and All Might just curb stomps him right back down. Stamina and power too. We've got no chance against that pure simple strength. It took going up against him for me to really get it. Now I know why this man stands as the tallest wall in the world. And Midoriya tries to use his full cowling, but he's still not breaking the grip that All Might has on him. That's some face, kid. Hoping to hit me with your strongest attack in order to get away and make it through the gate? Looks like that was the answer you two came up with. But now that the dust has settled, it's over. Cram it. And Bakugo aims his hand upwards at All Might. And just blows into All Might. It doesn't do anything to him, though. I'm gonna blow you away. Huh? Hate to admit it, but with the power gap being what it is, this is our only shot at winning. Wait, don't! Die! And using his quirk, he launches Midoriya towards the gate. Die? Ow, seriously, Kacchan? But All Might's airborne. I got 1 or 2 seconds before he lands. This is my chance. The goal. New Hampshire? Smash! And All Might literally punches the air while he's in mid-air to send himself flying straight into Midoriya. Too naive, my little heroes. And Midoriya just lands on the ground. Those gauntlets let me go at full power with no risk. That was dumb of me. We had no hope of beating you without taking a few risks. So without his gauntlets on, Bakugo can fully go all out with his explosive quirk. Go, Deku! Oh, that's his ultimate blast from the sports festival, but it's a one-time deal. Get out of here! I can handle him better than you and your half-cocked improvisations. Go make yourself useful, you piece of crap. And then he constantly sends more explosions into All Might. My back's still feeling that last one. With full cloak, 1.5 leaps should clear this distance. Just run. All Might won't ignore me once I get close to the gate. That's what Kacchan would do. And as All Might tries to land on Midoriya, Bakugo shoots himself right in front of All Might and bodies Bakugo. Sweet dreams, Bakugo kid. Because of that sort of self-destructive attack. So you better not praise him for it. And we're getting more flashbacks of when Midoriya was coming out of the hospital because of Recovery Girl's help. It's a little too traumatic for your teacher to watch. And then Bakugo manages to grab All Might's arm. Hurry, go, you freaking nerd. I'll break and crack. Even if it messes me up, I chose this path to victory. 'Cause I just can't accept that even this ain't enough. I won't. Kacchan. Oop, can't let you do that, Midoriya kid. It's when you're scared, when you're nervous especially, that you gotta stand up and smile. Out of my way, All Might. And he punches All Might straight in the face. Ow. And Bakugo's out cold. He's out cold. I'm sorry, Kacchan. Sorry I didn't. And then he's really recoiling from that attack. All Might's really recoiling from that. He's actually coughing from it. I mean, really, another second or two of running and you might have made it out of the gate. You weren't holding back there. Right, it all started back then, with you saving him, and now there is no wall too high to climb. And they make it through the gate. That's the kind of man you are. So Midoriya and Bakugo have now successfully passed through the gate. Chapter 66, Midoriya's Observations. Thank you, Recovery Girl.
Are you even capable of holding back? If you'd hit them any harder, there'd be no possible way for them to recover, especially for Midoriya's lower back. And Bakugo would be unconscious, and Bakugo will be unconscious for a while. In the meantime, I'll put you two in beds at the school. Todoroki and Yaoyorozu are both resting there too. You'll experience extreme fatigue after healing.
Recovery Girl? Can I stay here and watch?
You're still reeling. If you don't get the rest you need, you'll...
Yes, but I'm okay. It's just that there aren't many chances to sit back and watch everyone fight against pros.
I won't stop you, but don't overdo it. Though you'll have more chances for that than you think.
Thank you very much. Observing like this is something of a hobby of mine.
What a kid. You're going to be really something. And this guy, too. Bakugo kid. That's because
you sure do smile when you're up against a towering wall. I know they're calling this a test, but each matchup almost seems like an intentionally specialized assignment, right?
That's right. Most of the teams are obvious and easy to understand, but
Most of the teams are obvious and easy to understand, but some of the assignments aren't so clear to me. For instance, take Tokoyami and Asui. Ectoplasm Sensei's quirk doesn't exactly seem like the perfect foil for them.
Ectoplasm! Quirk! Clones! Shoots ectoplasm from his mouth, which lets him produce bodies whenever he wants. The most he can make at once is about 30, but after singing 2 or 3 songs at karaoke, his limit is said to rise to 36.
no, it is the perfect foil against Fumikage Tokoyami anyway.
And now we cut to Ectoplasm versus Asui and Tokoyami. Sorry, Dark Shadow, go.
There's no end to them.
His strength is how he keeps opponents away from him, with his quirk, quick attacks, and long range. But he's weak against opponents who get within close range.
Oh, but he's weak against opponents who get within close range.
I get it, hence Ectoplasm, with his numbers and elusive moves. And I thought Tokoyami was invincible. Then we have
Suyu Asui. It's less of a traditional assignment for this model student. As you just mentioned, her powerful partner has few weaknesses, so it's up to her to give him cover and backup. That girl's level-headedness makes her the perfect pillar of emotional support.
emotional support.
Of course, we only made it through the crisis at USJ because Asui stayed calm.
Of course, we only made it through the crisis at USJ because Asui stayed calm.
Tokoyami, I see it. The goal, and his real body most likely. Well done sneaking past all the clones, but the real challenge starts now.
And he starts to make clones. Starts to make a massive clone.
Giant bite detention.
Dodge!
This may reduce my numbers, but as long as you're in sight, this one is more than enough. The clone will only dissipate when I so choose. What will you do? What a powerful quirk.
Hey, I'm powerful too.
Dark Shadow, go and pass through the gate yourself.
Sure thing.
And it gets kicked away by Ectoplasm.
Of course a pro would block such a straightforward approach.
But if we could reach that far, we may have a chance. Have Dark Shadow take this, Tokoyami.
Take what?
Please don't watch this. Sensei may notice, plus, it's really gross.
And then...
Less than 10 minutes remaining. Can you keep this up? I'm looking for heroes who rise up and break through in the face of adversity.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine, because Tokoyami and Dark Shadow are strong.
And...
Hoo-yah! With our mobility limited, this is the only way to win. I've already swallowed my cuffs, but I can regurgitate things in my stomach.
And with that, they managed to put the cuffs on one arm, on the arm? It looks like the leg. Yeah, that's the leg of Ectoplasm.
I see.
Right, getting those cuffs on is enough to pass. They pulled off a win by cleverly combining their Dark Shadow and Frog abilities. Right on.
Asui and Tokoyami have passed the exam.
Team Ashido's location.
Seriously?
Kaminari, can't you blast some lightning or something? I can't go wasting shots when we can't even find him. Or do you want a useless lump as a partner? And then we get a whole bunch of machinery just dropping down on him. Bingo! I know exactly what to destroy to set off ideal chain reaction. Why, it's so simple I can pour tea while I'm doing it, and you two haven't even realized that I'm gradually blocking off all paths to the exit. Brainy villains in action are a thrill to watch.
Nezu! Quirk, high specs. This animal manifested a quirk that gave him above human intelligence. There's no other like him in the world. But it also made him slightly insane.
Will Kaminari and Ashido be okay? This is rough for them.
Nezu was toyed with by humans in all sorts of ways in the past. He lets it all out at times like this.
Yeah, he's taken all his years of being toyed with by humans out on his own students. What a principal! Come on, let's hurry up and finish this set. I'm sorry, I'm just taking lines from the anime now. Come on, let's hurry up and end this. I'm not really a fan of woodsy places like this. Jiro and Koda's matchup makes sense. Both of their quirks revolve around sound. So the trick is how to deal with the quirk that drowns them out. We took the long way around, so now we're close. But whether we try to cuff him or just escape, he's probably standing right at the gate, so we've got to confront him. You still out there? What the heck? Can't take this anymore. Because President Mike's... Well, actually, we're about to learn his quirk right now. President Mike, quirk, voice. His vocal capacity's nuts. Has trouble in bass, too. They say his first cry causes parents and doctors' ears to bleed. Incidentally, the machine around his neck is a directional speaker. My eardrums can't take any more of this. What do we do? And then she notices something. Your quirk lets you order animals around, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's still bugs here. Can you control bugs too? And apparently Koda's scared of bugs. And then she tries it again, and he's still screaming. So you're scared of bugs? For real? And it's just screeching into her eardrums. No good. For now, I've got to counterbalance. What an itsy bitsy sound. You've got a plan? We're running out of time. We have to break the stalemate. If we don't make a move soon, it's all over. Koda, just tell me whether or not you can control bugs.
I can.
Alright. And then she just shatters the ground with her earphone jack, causing a whole bunch of different bugs just to pop up. Sorry, I know they scare you, but Sensei's just too strong. I can't think of anything else. If you do this, we just might win, but there's no time to hesitate. So do it now. You want to be a hero, right? You want to be a hero, don't you? Then let's pass this test.
Jiro, your ears. All I've been doing is running around and hiding. Jiro. You got into UA. Mommy's so proud of her wonderful little Koji. That's right. I got into UA, my dream school. At UA, it's always about moving forward. That's what we tell ourselves. Please go forth, little ones. It's time to take down the source of all that big bad noise. Won't you help me out?
That's a lot of talking. And he's talking to all the bugs. Time's just about up. And a whole bunch of bugs are crawling up on the ground. Huh? Ah! Oh! Sound waves don't travel as well underground. That's him screaming. This is why I hate the woods. And he's passed out, and they both make it out. That's tough to beat, even for a pro. Really gross, Koda.
Beaten by bugs. Pathetic.
Wow, slowly but surely, they're all passing. Guess I should have known the awesome students of UA would never give up.
Nope. He looks like he'll be giving up. How the heck am I
supposed to pass this stupid test? Minetta? Chapter 67, Stripping the Varnish. And then we have Sato and Kirishima. There's no end to this. No matter how many we smash through, he just keeps putting up more walls. Rikido Sato. It's not Sato. Sato. Sorry. Rikido Sato. Quirk, Sugar Rush. For every 10 grams of sugar he consumes, he quintuples his power for 3 minutes. But converting that sugar into strength drops his cognitive functions. Tired. Sleepy. Tired. Hey, stay with me! So it kind of functions in a way like Kirishima's quirk. If he overuses it, then it causes him to lose like his cognitive functions to the point where he gets like Hulk level of intelligence. Savage Hulk, not Doc Hulk. You're terrible at battles of attrition. Listen, when it comes to fighting, it's all about making use of your particular strengths.
Ida and Jiro's team.
Well done, given the bad footing here. Well done, given the bad footing here. Ida and Ojiro's team have passed the exam. Well done, given the bad footing here. 5 minutes remaining for
all teams.
Team Uraraka's location.
And we're so close too.
Close one there. You almost got away. He keeps trying to vacuum us up as he gets closer. Personally, I dislike fighting, but I have my own method of trapping prey. 13, quirk, black hole. There's literally no other description. It just says black hole.
Now that's one quirk that constantly sucks.
You're doing a routine or something? We're in a real pinch here.
My costume, it transmits from my navel, so...
And he has little outlets on his knees that can output his navel laser straight out of his kneecaps as well.
Pinch? We are in no pinch that I can see.
I can also absorb light. And he's looking at him like, ugh. Annihilated down to the atomic level. He even rips off his glasses too.
This is no joke.
What the heck, Aoyama?
I am what I am. Darn, we'll be caught. Think in a pinch like this. Think. In this situation, if I were Deku... Hey, hold on a sec. You were just thinking if I were Izuku Midoriya, weren't you? You like him, don't you?
And Uraraka just straight up blushes.
Huh?
And she lets go of the railing they're being pulled from. Huh? What? And it causes him to close his finger, causes 13 to close his finger so it can stop using his black hole. Another announcement. Shoji and Hagakure's team have passed the exam. Oh. Pardon me, I just had lunch a little while ago. Shoji and Hagakure were up against Snipe Sensei. Probably was a search and destroy mission, kind of like hide and seek. The remaining teams are Kirishima and Sato, Kaminari and Ashido, and Uraraka and Aoyama. I'd say they all have decent odds.
I wonder, the ones who refuse to give up are one thing, but...
Screwed! I'm screwed like no one's been screwed before! How am I supposed to pass the test as nuts as this one?
Things aren't looking good for him.
Mineta was so excited about summer training camp. So why? Well, All Might, Mike, Cementos, and Midnight represent the highest
Well, All Might, Mike, Cementos, and Midnight represent the highest hurdles here. People have different limits, and once you've admitted defeat to yourself, it's all over.
I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do a sultry voice for Midnight.
Grape juice, the gate's this way.
Midnight, quirk, somnambulist. The aroma she emits puts her opponents to sleep by force. It works better on dudes. Whoa, baby.
Cry, Thera, I'll never forgive you. I'm so jealous I'm crying blood over here.
Because Sarah is completely passed out, just laying up in the lap of Midnight.
Oh crap, stay back, Mineta. If Thera hadn't saved me, it'd be me on that lap right now. You sure live for the moment, Mineta.
It'll be hard for a boy like him to survive here. UA is constantly preparing new barriers for you children, all in the hopes of getting you to push past your limits. In order to overcome it all without faltering, it's essential for each of you to have concrete goals in mind. Saying, I guess I want to be a hero won't be enough to scale the mountains that lie ahead. Even if such a person were to become a hero, they would have no real future if that was their only goal to begin with. I have to wonder if that boy has even come up with a worthy goal.
I want to get chicks. I want to touch them.
How very frank.
It appears that Uraraka and Aoyama's team has passed the exam.
I just instinctively whipped out what I learned from Mr. Gunhead. Don't fight on the enemy's field, fight on your own terms.
Because in the anime, it doesn't show it here in the manga, but in the anime, she uses the training that she had for Gunhead, from Gunhead Sensei, to literally chain up 13. What? Everyone keeps passing this thing. Why is it just my test that's so tough? One whiff of her and it's good night, automatic failure. I mean, what the heck? Minetta, did you really come to UA to become a hero? Shut up, is it that bad? Is that so bad? I wanted to be a hero in order to get chicks. I thought that being the hero would mean girls, girls, girls for me. At least that's what I... And he looks back, just in time to see Midnight's whip grab him.
With so much time left, I thought I'd park myself at the gate. But well, taking that approach is just no fun at all. Because watching you run and shriek like a baby makes the sadist in me ache for a chance to play.
Oh, courting the prey, psychologically with those predator eyes. You're not messing around, Midnight. And he starts to cover his mouth just in time to cover it from the somnambulist aroma.
That's right, whether through the mouth or nose, one whiff of me means the end for you. What can you accomplish with that?
And Minetta's running.
That's right, you can run, so go on, flee.
I was wrong. Ever since coming here and practically dying, I finally get it. Being a hero doesn't make you cool. They're heroes because they're cool. Right, Midoriya?
Little over 2 minutes left. Now, think you can fight without breathing?
And he hides behind a rock. I was wrong. Well, a pervy hero like you, there's no way I wouldn't be a fan of yours. Running away, whining like that, even bringing out the sadist in you to lure you out here. It was all so that one day I could be a cool dude.
A strategy, then. Let's see it.
Eric, don't look at me. It's really written out that way. Eric, don't look on me. Which is translation of, your scent won't work on me. And he uses Sero's tape in order to cover his face. You plan to fight as you suffocate? And he throws his little Minetta balls out and throws it onto her whip. No need to fight. I'm translating. Cause my special move is already in play. Great wrath. And he uses his little Minetta balls to stick to Midnight and cause her whip to stick to place, and she can't remove her hand from her whip, so she's literally stuck in place.
Not bad, not bad.
He lured her all the way from the gate so her scent wouldn't reach him.
Clever boy, he even had me fooled.
It was desperation.
Getting girls, huh? If he sticks to it, that too can be a goal.
And he rips the tape off just in time for him to be able to breathe again. If you hadn't made me push myself, I wouldn't have been in such trouble, but still, just this one time, I'll let you have those boobs.
Minetta and Sero's team has passed the test. And now, time is up. Your final exam is over.
Some managed to grow while others couldn't push past their limits. That was the bittersweet ending to the practical portion of our final exam. Meanwhile, a certain group was gearing up to make their third move. Shigaraki, we've been spreading the word about you for the past few days. About how it seems like something big's about to go down.
Well, who are they?
In person, you're super gross, dude. And each time they were defeated, they came back together. They came back stronger.
Whoa, this Hansy's got your friend, Mr. Staney, right? I want to join too, your League of Villains.
There comes the crazy chick. Chapter 68, Encounter.
Kurogiri, work them away. It's like the two types I hate most showed up as a duo. A brat and a guy with no manners. Huh?
Come now, they've traveled all this way just to see you. You could at least humor them with a chat, Tomura Shigaraki. What's more, if they're being introduced by our influential broker friend here, we can be sure they're at least competent fighters. Either way, I'll take my finder's fee now, Kurogiri. As for those introductions,
Let's start with this high school cutie. The media kept her face and name under strict lockdown, but she's a person of interest in a string of deaths by bloodletting.
I'm Toga, Himiko Toga. Life is too hard. I want to make a world that's easier to live in. I want to be Mr. Staney. I want to kill Mr. Staney. So let me join you, Tomura. I don't get it. You some kind of freak?
You both have similar goals. I'm sure she'll be useful to you. Next, this young man has no outstanding criminal record to speak of, but he's enamored with the hero killer's ideals. I'm not sure about this. Is this bunch really so dedicated to the cause? I mean, they're about to let this nut job join up.
Hey, at least Freak Girl here can state her own name. If you're a proper adult, how about you try doing that?
I go by Dobby right now.
No good. Your real name?
You'll know it when you need to. Anyway, the hero killer's will. I plan to make it a reality. I feel like Dobby's gonna become a major force in the future.
No need to answer questions I didn't ask. Everyone nowadays is all stain this and stain that.
Don't do it, Shigaraki.
Bad. I'm in a bad mood. 'Cause you guys are no good.
And they all launch at each other, but Kurogiri uses his warp gates to keep everyone from killing each other. They all were ready to kill each other in that moment. Please calm yourself, Tomura Shigaraki. If we are to act upon your desires, expanding this organization is a necessity. And oddly enough, this is our chance while we're in the spotlight. I advised acceptance, not rejection, Tomura Shigaraki. Kurogiri likes saying people's full name, don't he? Acceptance of anything we can use, of whatever remains of his will.
Shut up.
Where are you off to?
I said shut up.
Pains me to say it, but our business partner here, he's too young, immature.
I thought he was gonna kill us.
That was weird. We will have an answer for you within a day or two. Will that suffice? I expect even he knows what he must do. It's because he knows, in fact, that he left without a word. First All Might, then the hero killer. He's been humbled twice now. He'll figure it out, I'm sure. An answer that will satisfy you two as well as himself. What is Kurogiri's background for him to be able to speak on this level of Tomura Shigaraki? Still looks like I got a little bit of light. Just in case. I ain't gonna chance it. And now we have Kirishima, Sato, Ashido, and Kaminari.
Everyone, I'm looking forward to a bunch of awesome stories from the trip.
Just hold on now. There could still be some twist to this. Don't say that, Midoriya. You're gonna jinx it. Failing our exams means summer school instead of training camp in the woods. And we flunked the practical. The only twist would be if your average scores were less than a monkey's. Calm down, you're talking too much. I'm in the same boat anyway. I got put to sleep and only cleared the test thanks to Mineta. So until we know how they're actually grading this thing, save your pity, I just want your points. That's the bell. Be seated. Morning. About your final exams. Sadly, we had some failures. As such, you're all going to summer training camp. What a twist! What a twist! Everyone cleared the written tests, but in the practical, Kirishima, Kaminari, Ashido, Sato, and Sero all failed. Wait, we're really allowed to go? I knew it. Clearing the practical didn't necessarily mean I pass. Even more embarrassing than outright failure. As the villains in this test, we teachers came up with assignments perfectly suited to all of you. Ones that would give you chances to devise winning strategies. If we hadn't, none of you would have stood a chance. So when you said you were really going to crush us, that was to push you.
We are talking about training camp, after all. More than anyone else, those who failed are in dire need of this. This was another rational deception. Rational deception? My God, the artwork in this book is good. We've been fooled again. I'd expect no less from UA. Aizawa also lied like this back about the trials back in Volume 1. But now that we've been lied to twice, aren't you worried that our faith in you has been shaken?
Way to be a wet blanket, Ida.
Perhaps, but consider the facts. It wasn't entirely a lie. Failure is still failure. You 5 will receive special supplemental lessons, and to be honest, they'll be far worse than summer school. Anyway, I'll be handing out camp manuals. Take one and pass it back. Oh, their hopes of having a wonderful training summer has been dashed. Well, whatever the case, it's nice that everyone gets to go. An entire week of training camp. This packing list is huge. I need night vision goggles. I don't even have a bathing suit. There's a ton of stuff I gotta buy.
Oh, I know. We're off tomorrow and tests are over, so how about we all go shopping together, Class A?
Good idea. This'll be a first, come to think of it. Hey, you come too, Bakugo. No way. What a waste of time. You're gonna come, Todoroki? I visit someone on my days off. What's wrong with you guys? Try reading the mood once in a while. So now we're here. This place has more shops than anywhere else in the prefecture. It's got the coolest and trendiest stuff. The Kiyoshi Ward Shopping Mall, and everyone's ready to go shopping. I haven't been to the mall in a minute, except to get my hair cut. You with the 6 arms, or even you with those big swollen calves. You'll find everything you need here. Stores have to do more than simply cater to body types that differ by quirk. They also need designs for all ages, from teens to seniors. No wonder this place draws so many customers. You're scaring the children. Stop it. Because Midori is doing more of his muttering again. Oh, aren't they those UA first years? Good going at the sports festival. Whoa. People still remember that? I've got to find myself a giant duffel bag. Let's go look together then. Jiro and Yaoyorozu. I need some rugged outdoor shoes.
Me too. Our manual recommends well-worn footwear, or should we focus on utility instead?
Where do you think they sell lock-picking equipment and hand drills? Mineta, if you don't stop with your peeping Tom ways, he ain't ever gonna change. I can see that now, and I haven't even read the newer chapters. Looks like we all need different stuff. Let's split up and meet back at a designated time. And it's no one but Uraraka and Midoriya. They all went off in a hurry. How about you, Uraraka? I'm looking for a couple of heavy wrist weights.
I need bug spray.
And she's reflecting on what Aoyama said.
You like him?
Bug
spray!
And she just runs off. I'm the bug?
Darn that Aoyama. That's not how it is at all, I think.
Nearly the whole class came, but now I'm alone. Up until then, it had only been a vague feeling.
Oh, cool. You're from UA. Can I get your autograph?
Huh?
You're the kid who got wrecked in the sports festival, right?
Oh, yeah. That's UA for you. Still, I can't believe so many people saw that and still remember it.
Then during that business in Hosu, you ran into the hero killer. You're something else.
You sure know a lot about me.
Man, I can't believe it, though. To think we'd meet again. Here.
That uncanny presence.
Can't help but think that something special helped you come this far.
And as his hand wraps around his neck...
Something like fate. Or destiny, maybe.
And as people are just talking around him...
Well, I guess for you, we last met in that attack on UA. Let's get some tea and chat, Izuku Midoriya.
Tomura Shigaraki. Chapter 68, Encounter. Next, chapter 69, giggity, interview with Midoriya. Bloodlust without conviction is meaningless.
Just watch me, hero killer. For the majority, there's no skin off their noses if...
Nah, I guess I can't go that far.
More like while someone somewhere... Nah, I guess I can't go that far. More like while someone somewhere is off killing people for whatever reason. These fools keep smiling and laughing, living their lives.
Whoa, look at that one. That's the hero killer's mask. You'll get in trouble for wearing that. This is awesome. Ah, cool. And it's just kids taking pictures of Hero Killer Stain's mask because they're apparently merchandising that stuff now.
On the other hand, you're getting sympathy from people who couldn't care less about your ideals. Why is that? We've been doing the same thing. Me and you. We're both just destroying what we hate, right? So why? What's the difference?
And then he spots Izuku Midoriya, because at this point in this chapter, we've been seeing it from the view of Tomura Shigaraki. Easy now. You're gonna act like we're a couple of...
Easy now. You're gonna act like we're a couple of old pals. No making a scene, okay? Calm down. Breathe naturally. I just want to talk. That's all. So don't you try anything funny. It'd be all too easy. The second all 5 of my fingers touch your neck, your throat will start crumbling from the skin inwards. You turn to dust in under a minute.
In a crowd like this, try that and the heroes will show up. They'll come and catch you.
No doubt. But take a look at them. It's not crazy to imagine that someone could commit an atrocity at any given moment. So why do they smile and mingle like this? Because the laws and rules are built on their individual morality. They're convinced that no one would ever do that. In the time it take to catch me, I could take 20. No, I could take 30 of them out.
And we see an image of a father with his child and wife who's also still expecting, so that makes that whole sentence even the more morbid.
Talk.
Talk? About what?
Smart move. We might as well sit for this. Let's try to relax. I pretty much hate everyone and everything. But right now, what really grinds my gears...
You wanna know what really grinds my gears? Is Hero Killer Stain.
But right now, what really grinds my gears is the hero killer.
Wasn't he working with you?
I never really agreed to that, even if society seems to think so. And that's my problem. Everyone's got their eyes on that hero killer. Our attack on UA, the Nomu I unleashed in Hosu, it's all been overshadowed by him. No one's noticing me. Why? He can grandstand all he wants, but in the end, all he's doing is destroying what he hates. So what makes us different, Midoriya?
And then we got Uraraka just walking off.
I got all flustered and ran off as fast as I could. Deku must be standing back there confused. That was a mean thing I did. Yeah, I should go back and apologize. Maybe if I don't go back... No, that's not it. Go back and apologize. That's it. Yeah, of course. It's not like we gotta go shopping together or anything. From the start, it's just that we've both been trying to become heroes, and I kinda think he's awesome. So if I go back now, it's not like that. What a silly head you are, Aoyama. What a weirdo. I'll go back. Go back. Nothing weird. Not at all.
What makes you different?
I think...
Well, I can't accept what you do, and I don't understand it.
Oh, well, I can't accept what you do, and I don't understand it. The hero killer, although I can't accept him, I do understand him. For both me and the hero killer, it's all started with All Might. All for the sake of a better society. And more flashbacks. Back then, he even saved me. So at the very least, he's destructive, but he's doing it for a reason. It's not just for fun.
It's game over, man. It's game over for now. We're leaving.
Not at all. His methods may be wrong, but I think he's at least trying to live by his ideals. And then there's just this massive shuddering presence over Midoriya.
Ah, it's all so clear now. Feels like I've connected the dots about why the hero killer pisses me off so much. And why you're so irritating. I think I get it now. It's all 'cause of All Might.
This dude looks deranged. Huh?
Right. That's the conclusion here. Man, what was I so hung up on anyway? The reason these fools can smile and live their lives is 'cause All Might's always got that grin on his face.
And as his grip starts to tighten around Midoriya,
smiling wide as if to say there's no one he can't save. I'm glad we had this chat. So glad. Thanks, Midoriya. I'm heading down the right path for me.
Hey, no squirming, or do you want to die? You're saying you want some of these people to die?
Hey, no squirming. Do you want to die? You saying you want some of these fine people to die? Pretty ironic, huh? Hero killer. How we're polar opposites, but I get to make use of your ideals and convictions. They're all stepping stones for me.
And in walks Uraraka.
Deku? A friend? No, doesn't look like it. Could you get off him?
All of a sudden, as he starts to move his hand out of his pocket, possibly to grab onto Uraraka. Nothing! It's nothing! I'm fine, so stay back!
I didn't realize you came with someone. Sorry about that. Well, I'm off. You know what happens if you follow me.
Deku! And he's coughing. All for one. What's he after?
Huh? Shigaraki, you mean? Don't know. What you should worry about is meeting me again, 'cause that's when you'll die.
And as he disappears into the crowd, grinning to himself.
Bloodlust without conviction is meaningless. Ideals and conviction. I had them from the start, Hero Killer. Nothing's changed. But what I'm gonna do now is all connected to that. Create a world without All Might, and cause enough destruction to show them all how fragile their justice really is. From this day forward,
and he takes a hand out of his pocket.
That's my conviction.
Hello, police? A villain. He's, right now at Kiyoshi Ward.
The only one allowed to kill me is All Might, a true hero.
Someone call a hero.
It's all about
All Might. Chapter 70, Wild Wild Pussycats. Midoriya. Once Uraraka called it in, Midoriya, you okay? And we got all the cops and heroes here. The shopping mall was temporarily shut down, but in the end, even all the heroes in the area and the quick police response couldn't locate him. Later that day, I was taken to the police station where they interviewed me. Because of the attack on UA and the incident in Hosu, the police response to the League of Villains was to establish a special task force working out a provisional headquarters. Detective Sukauchi was part of that task force. I gave him a description of the main suspect, Tomura Shigaraki, and explained what we talked about. From what you've told me, it doesn't sound like this league is completely unified. However, they're still going after All Might. Anyway, thanks for your help, Midoriya. Well, I just wish I could have stopped him and ended it all right there. Don't be silly. You held it together while he was threatening you and other civilians. Most people would have gotten scared and started panicking. It's thanks to your cool head that nobody got hurt. And as he's being walked out, Midoriya-kin, Sukauchi. Oh, perfect timing. All Might, where are you? He wanted to see you in person. Thank goodness you're safe. So sorry I wasn't there to save you.
Smiling wide as if to say there's no one he can't save.
All Might, was there ever a time you really couldn't save someone?
Sure, plenty of times. Right now, somewhere out in the world, someone could be hurt or dying. It sucks, but I'm only human. I can't save people who are out of my reach. That's why I stand tall and smile. I'm the symbol of justice, the symbol of peace. The citizens, heroes, villains, I need to light the way for all of them. Is what Shigaraki said bugging you? He's probably just a sore loser. Every time he's appeared so far, there hasn't been a single person who couldn't be saved. Well, it's getting late. Here's your ride. And it's Izuku's, and it's Midoriya's mom. Mom?
Isuku, enough already. Your old mom's heart can't take it.
I'm sorry, but everything's fine. I'm not hurt or anything, so don't cry. The heroes and the police have been keeping a close watch on me. Out of nowhere, that one. Sansa, arranged to send him off. Yes, sir. I want to know about Sansa. Sansa seems like a cool person. The encounter this time seemed coincidental, but there's a decent chance that he and other students will be targeted from now then. Of course, from now on. Of course, the police will be on high alert, but the school will also have to be vigilant. The stronger the light, the darker the shadows. Even when you're away from UA, always keep one eye on the kids. It's only been 3 months since I've been doing this teacher thing. It's just like I told you. You're not suited for it. Let's catch all for one this time. Yeah, this time for sure. Thanks for everything, Tsukauchi. Sure thing. So, guess what? Given what happened, we're on the lookout for these villains. And we've had to cancel our usual accommodations at the last minute. We won't reveal our actual destination until the day we depart.
Huh? But I already told my parents.
That's precisely the point. The school can't control who learns what or how. As long as we're not canceling the trip together. As long as we're not canceling the whole trip altogether. You. Broken bones or not, you should have killed him.
Come on, Bakugo. Didn't you hear how it was for Midoriya? Besides, using quirks in a public place is still totally illegal.
Do I care? Just break those freaking bones. Yo, Kachan is just all action. Less talk. No think. Me blow you up. Just like that, the curtain closed on our action-packed first semester. Summer break! First day of training camp.
What? Some Class A kids are getting extra lessons? That means some of you failed. Huh? How weird is that? Everyone knows Class A is totally superior to Class B, but now this? Wow!
And then he instantly gets knocked out by a girl.
Sorry.
You're scary, Monoma. We don't resent you for all that stuff from the sports festival. Glad to be working with you, Class A.
A bountiful babe buffet!
You're starting to cross the line, dude. Class A's bus is this way. Please line up in order. I didn't skip over a title card, did I? No, I didn't. We'll be stopping in about an hour. After that, let's have some music, something summaries, some tube songs maybe. Give me some pocket. No way, nothing beats Carol's end of summer in the summertime. But it's not the end. Let's play the I Spy game. I spy a bank. I spy money in the bank. Hey, I said give me some pocky. Seats are meant to be sat in. Sit down, everyone. Oh well, I guess this is their only chance to have some last minute fun. 1 hour later, time for a break. Gotta pee. Hold on, what kind of rest stop is this? Right, and where's Class B? Gotta pee? Bathroom! Of course we stopped here for a reason.
Hey, Eraser!
Sorry, haven't seen you in a while.
Rock on with those sparkling gazes! Stingingly cute and cat-like! We're the Wild Wild Pussycats!
These are the pro heroes who will be helping us out this time, the Pussycats. They're a 4-man hero team who all work under a single agency. This veteran team specializes in mountain rescue operations. They've been in business for 12 years now. We're 18 at heart, and one of them just grabs him by the face. This whole area here is our territory. Your lodging is at the foot of that mountain over there.
So far away. Huh? Then why'd we stop halfway?
Uh-oh. Let's get back to the bus. Hurry. It's now 9:30 a.m. I'm thinking around noon at the earliest.
Ah, crud. No way.
Run! Back to the bus, quick! Kiddies who don't make it there by 12:30 won't get any lunch.
Sorry, kids. And then one of them uses a quirk to cause a massive upheaval of Earth to come to pretty much just push all of the students off the cliff. The training's already begun.
This is our private territory, so feel free to use your quirks. You've got 3 hours to reach the facility on foot. Make it through the Beast Forest.
The Beast Forest? Ugh, dirt in my mouth.
Seriously? It's like a name straight out of Dragon Quest.
UA's got a few too many weird places like this. No point in complaining. We'd better start moving.
I filled it in long enough.
And as he goes, a giant rock creature golem.
An actual beast? Calm yourself, creature. Please back down. Coda.
Coda can control animals, but his quirk didn't work on this one. Dirt? I get it. Pretty crazy pace you got it.
Oh, pretty crazy pace you got in mind for these kids, Eraser.
Well, normally these are skills they wouldn't learn until the start of their second year, but we're here now because they need to learn them sooner than later, hence the sped up pace. They need provisional permits for quirk use in emergencies. Those limited licenses allow them to act as heroes. The villains are really starting to move now, so even our first years... Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki, along with Ida, just rip through the creature. The villains are really starting to move now, so even our first years need self-defense skills. You take over from here, Pixie Bob.
Ooh, leave it to me, my fair standing on end. Time to move, Coda. Ridiculous.
Chapter 71, Coda, 5:20 p.m.
They're finally here.
And everyone's just walking in all super tired.
Needless to say, they didn't make it in time for lunch. It'll only take 3 hours. Yeah, right. So hungry. Gonna die. Sorry, that's how quick we would have made it. Flaunting the power gap in our faces. We actually thought it'd take you longer. And you dealt with my Earth Beast pretty easily, too. Not bad, especially you four. I'm guessing your past experiences allowed you to act without hesitation.
Gonna have fun 3 years from now.
I'm marking them as mine.
Hey, m'lady. Mandalay. Oh, hey, Mandalay. I didn't know she was like that.
She's worried about being a spinster forever. A spinster? You're that old? Who's old? Not me!
And she just slaps Midoriya in the face.
Hey, I've been wondering. That boy, whose kid is he? Oh, he's actually my nephew. Coda, come over here and say hello. You'll be spending a week with these guys after all.
Hi, I'm Midoriya from UA High School's Hero Course. Nice to meet you. And he gets decked in the Deku nuts. Midoriya!
Hey, nephew, why'd you punch Midoriya in the junk? I can't abide by jerks who want to be heroes.
Abide? How old is this kid? Cute kid. You two are a lot alike. A lot alike? Buzz off. Don't want to hear anything out of you, Mr. Through the Match. Sorry. Enough of this sideshow. Go get your luggage from the bus. Drop your things off in your rooms, then come to dinner in the mess hall. After that, you'll bathe. Then it's bedtime. The real training starts tomorrow. Now hurry up. And as they sit down to eat food, itadakimasu! Oh, you girls got a normal-sized room? I want to see the boys' room. Hey, can we get a look after dinner? Sure, come on over. Fish, meat, veggies, what a feast! Delicious. This rice is amazing. The flavor seeping in every part of me. Each grain's just as good as lunch rushes. Wish I could munch on this stuff forever. Clay pot? Was it made in a clay pot? Yeah, but you boys sure get weirdly excited when you're hungry. Don't expect this much pampering to continue. It's for today only, so eat your fill now.
Ah, Kodo, can you haul these veggies for me? And Midori's just looking at him. Well, to be honest, the food's whatever for me, 'cause that's not what I'm really after. Should be right around here. What I'm after is right on the other side of this here wall, and all the dudes are in the hot spring on one side, and I'm pretty sure the girls are in another. What are you mumbling about over there, Mineta? I've never felt this good. Can you believe there's hot springs in here? This is the best. Yes, they're really there. Guess they don't have girls and boys baths in different times nowadays. An accident. Yes. We just might have a little accident here. Stop this at once, Mineta. What you're considering would bring shame to both yourself and our female classmates. So strict. We're here to overcome those walls, plus ultra. So quick, don't defile our school motto like that. And Mineta uses his Mineta balls to climb the wall to peer over into the girls' bathroom. Hot spring. For moments like this, it'll be worth it for this. It'll all be worth it for this. And he's met by Mineta.
A hero? Really? Try learning how to be a good person first.
And he gets pushed off the edge. You little brat! Mineta's really the worst, huh? Thanks, Koda! And then he gets to look at the girls all he wants, and he nearly falls, and he pretty much just falls over into the boys' side. But Midoriya manages to catch him with his full cowling! Must have passed out from fear of falling. Thanks. We put him up there and on guard because Eraser told us one of you was the embodiment of lust. Girls today sure do develop quickly, huh? Only in anime. I'm just glad nobody got hurt. You sure did act fast, though.
I can't abide jerks who want to be heroes.
Koda, he seems pretty opposed to heroes, huh? All my life I've been surrounded by people who wanted to be heroes, so I did too. Isn't it unusual for a kid his age to be like this? Right. Naturally, there are quite a few people in our society who don't think much of heroes. He'd probably look up to heroes too if he'd been raised normally. Normally? Mandalay's cousins were Koda's parents. They were heroes who died in the line of duty. Oh. 2 years ago, they were protecting civilians from a villain. There's no better way for heroes to meet their end, an honorable death. But a boy who'd only just started learning about the world couldn't understand that because his parents were his entire world. To him, it was like they'd left him all alone, but society just kept praising them, saying that what they did was great and noble. I don't think he likes us very much either, but with no other relatives to rely on, he cooperates. To Koda, heroes are nasty people he can't understand. Smiling wide as if to say there's no one he can't save. This might sound like a dismissive way of putting it, like it's someone else's problem, but different people have different values. I kept hearing about these other viewpoints, and there was nothing to say in reply. The next day at 5:30 a.m., second day of training. Everyone's dazed and tired. Morning, kids. Well, almost everyone. Aoyama seems alright, and Tokoyami is just up. Morning, kids. Today, the real training camp begins. Ideally, you will all emerge stronger, strong enough to acquire your provisional licenses. More specifically, there's a growing hostile force out there. Through this, you'll be prepared to face it, so stay sharp and work hard. To start, here, Bakugo. Try throwing this. This is from the strength trials. Last time, right after school started, your record was 705.2 meters. How much have you grown since then? Oh, testing to see if we've improved. We've been through a lot these past 3 months. I bet he can make it a whole kilometer. Throw that sucker, Bakugo! Here we freaking go. Go! And it's literally out of the park. He's gone from 705.2 to 709.6 meters. Huh? Not much farther than before.
Yes, you have been through a lot these past 3 months. Undoubtedly, you've all grown. But it's only your techniques and minds that have matured. Well, and your bodies, a bit. But as you've all just seen, your quirks haven't kept up with the pace. Starting today, you'll improve your quirks. This will be so harsh that you'll wish you were dead, so do your best to stay alive. And thus ends volume 8, Yaoyorozu Rising. We got a little bit of a side story here. This is just past noon TV, and today's theme is it important to be sexy while being a superhero? Being a hero? On that note, today's panelists are these two fine heroes, Midnight and Mount Lady. Midnight, you currently work as a teacher, but when you debuted as a hero, your provocative costume caused quite a stir. In the end, a bill was put forward to regulate the amount of skin any given costume can show. In that sense, you're a veteran in the industry who's had a real impact. Even now, you're pretty risque. It's just super thin tights. In light of my particular quirk, an elaborate costume would just get in the way. That's true for many of us. So it's not about a need to be sexy. Any resulting sexiness is just a byproduct of striving to get the job done. Plus, it matches up with your proclivities. What's with you, looking for a fight? No, I mean, good for you. At your age. And Mount Lady's 23, while Midnight is 31. Making an appeal based on your youth, because that's all you've got, sister. It's just kind of sad to see our elders make fools of themselves. Why, you, and get your hands off me! They're literally fighting on public television. Shut up, and where do you think you're groping? And Minetta's watching this just saying, thank you, Lord! But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Volume 8 of My Hero Academia. I hope you all enjoyed. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. I'm really having fun doing all these read-throughs, and I hope you all enjoyed another instance of My Hero Mondays. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!